What's going on, guys? Sizzly here. So just going to go through a quick race recap here for you. Simon's Heart, CAT4 straight up, and here we go. I'm just trying to start this off fast and see who wants to go with me here. We came with a purpose. We only had 3 people, but Zach, myself, and Hunter from CS Fellow. Yeah, I wanted to see who wanted to stretch their legs out and see who was interested in a break today, and let my teammates kind of sit in a little bit. So I'm off the front for a little bit here, so we're going to try something new. I'm going to scrub along in our video and see where we land. David Gonzalez here, racing for Rockland, super strong, and he makes a nice bridge attempt here. So I see him come around, and yeah. I've raced with David before. I think we were at Easton and Basking Ridge last year, so I knew he was strong. And congratulations, Dave. I know you just upgraded to CAT4, so I'll see you at Wilmington this weekend, and I hope you do well in your new category. So unfortunately, we do end up getting caught here, so we're going to scrub along a little bit. But as you can see, we're actually putting out some pretty good power, so everybody was pretty eager to keep moving forward. Once we do get caught, one of the riders from Mambo Kings is able to bridge up. Don't know his name, but comes through with some force. So you see Dave starts looking back, I'm looking forward, and I wonder if this might have legs to go, because if people keep popping off the front, maybe the group is just starting to sit up. So unfortunately, as you can see, they're not giving up, and this does eventually get shut down as well. So we're going to move forward a little bit further here, right around, I think, 11 minutes. So I see that we got someone off the front here, but Mason here sees me coming around the corner, and instead of like snapping and like kind of going around here, I just kind of get on the front. That was just not good race IQ there for me. So yeah, now instead of letting other people do the work for me, here I am making this bridge up to the single rider here. As you can see, I've tried something a little bit different here. I was using Garmin Verb Edit instead of Dashware. So that's where the race overlays are coming from. The video quality is rubbish. Really sorry about that. Bought a new GoPro and having some issues, but hoping to have them worked out by the next video. So we eventually shut this down, and everybody kind of sits up for a little bit. So we're going to move forward just a little bit further here. So I don't know what I'm doing here. It's one of those things I should have asked myself, why am I doing this? But when I looked over and saw that everybody was just sitting there while I was second wheel, I decided it was time to pull through. But I think we're counting now 3 or 4 times I just had myself off the front. Legs felt great today, just I don't think that I raced my smartest now that I'm going through the video. But I mean, I'm holding good watts. Heart rate is it's getting up there. We're near a threshold, probably sub-threshold at this point. So I do get a little bit of a gap here, but unfortunately this does get shut down as well. So if we go over to about 15:57, you can see I get caught here. And again, it's our good friend David, but perfect position here for Zach here on my team. If the counterattack goes, he's right there to bridge with it. He's super smart IQ for riding right there, Zach. So once we get caught, no one really kind of goes for a send here. A few people start like patrolling off the front, but no one really snaps through. So this section here, because it's a slight downhill, you feel fast, you're recovering, but I'm looking down, I can see we're going about 27 miles an hour. But this opens up, and I see that no one on the front is willing to work, and we just caught Terry, who's racing for Bigfoot in the traffic going orange. And here I am again. I think this is 4 or 5 times that I'm off the front. I think this is the time we get a few riders to bridge up to me and try to work together. This is a super forgiving course for those who are worried about like technical courses. Like, it's super wide. This is the only section here that gets a little tricky. There was a crash last year a couple times because people coming through at 34 miles an hour, still pedaling through, striking pedals, and it can get ugly. So I'm going to be off the front for a little bit here. So as you can tell, I am really working for a break. So I'm hoping that someone can bridge up to me. So I think it's around 22, 23 minutes. We're going to see that gentleman in the Pinarello and one of the guys from Gotham Racing are able to bridge up to me. And this has the makings of something that could work here. I'm obviously getting on the high end of the heart rate, so I'm suffering to get back up here. And this is the one tough little climb kicker. And here's Mason putting in a good dig to get back up here, towing up the other Gotham racer. I think that's Ethan. And Ethan, obviously, super smart bike racer here, making someone else do the work to bridge up. Really good job there. I thought at this point, since I was able to get over this hump and start working, I thought we were good to go. I just needed another minute because that heart rate is still up there. These two were working together so well. Unfortunately, we do not last. So I think it's around right here we get caught, and a counter does go. And right on cue, there goes Hunter with fellow John and David. So I need to take a break here, so it's time for me to slot in. Everybody sees that they don't have enough room to kind of get away here. This ends up not working out. So let's fast forward just a little bit here. And so we're just kind of coasting here. So before we were holding about 28, 29 around this corner. Yeah, just like I went, someone else is going. And again, you can see in my rear view that Zach was ready to cover that move. Waiting for him to pull through. And there he goes. Unfortunately, I think the cameras start to shift timing. I think that we're out of sync at this point because we're rounding this bend now in the front and rounding the bend now in the back. So apologies. I'm not editing this video again. Eventually, we do catch that break, and right around 33 minutes, I think. So we slowed down again. Like I said, we were holding something around the 30 mile, 28 mile an hour mark, and we're just coasting here. I mean, 150 beats per minute, 100 watts. So I'm raring to go. But again, cameras are a little bit better synced up now at this point. David knows exactly what's going on in my head here. So I put in a good dig, and I try to send it. So eventually I look back and I see that I'm bringing the whole bunch with me, so the move is getting shut down, and I want to see who's going to make the next move here. Again, this gets neutralized for a little bit, so about 34 minutes, I think I'm scrubbing around here, so you're going to see John here is about to go and try to take a flyer in a second here. And everybody's bunching up behind me, 24 miles an hour. It was a pretty quick race, so 24 was actually on the slow end of our average. But John here puts a little dig in because he sees someone from through it all going. I give him a little bit of encouragement. Tell him that it might be too soon to chase that. Someone else will bring that back. There's a lot of people willing to work. So I realize no one's pulling through, so I yell, John, come on, hop on. And I try to bridge this. So, here we go again. I'm trying to force this break. I think we're up to 6 or 7 attempts at this break. And my legs are going to start to fail me here. This is one of those situations where I probably should have let someone else kind of flex a little bit. And right about now, we're going to see David again, closing that gap. This guy's an absolute animal. Guys in CAT4, get ready. It's going to be a rough ride with him. And then Gotham counters 2-buy, and then John goes with them. I know that I could probably get on the front and pull that back, but finally I wake up and realize it's time to make something else do the work for it. Now, I've got a teammate on the front that's doing a little bit of work there. It's my turn to sit in. And there they go. Everybody starts snapping, everybody's looking up at each other. So here we go. That's obviously a very dangerous move. Hunters and keen to know that if those two get away and they bridge together, that move is gone. So, good job on you, Hunter. So from the looks of it, I would say they've got about 5 to 7 seconds. And I mean, they were flying up that hill. Pretty sure those two got their CAT4 upgrades. I think I saw them racing Flower Mart is in the 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna eventually bridge up and catch this. So we're gonna move a little bit forward here. So that move does get caught. Oh, I misspoke. We haven't caught them yet. So there are 3 people off the front. I see 2 with Gotham. I can't remember who the other individual is. Oh, it's John. And if I remember, I don't know if he was working in the break with them, but I know those 2 were highly motivated to make the break stick. We're starting to see gaps here in the field here in the chase group. This is about the part where speed starts picking up again. Before we were going down this downhill in the dirty section. Yeah, so this is a pretty fast race, but I start seeing the rider in front starting to sit up, and I think this is the part where I make a quick snap and try to bridge up to this, because I think 5 people could get away. So if I can get up there without taking everybody with me, this might work. And it looks like I've got separation, but it looks like they're starting to shut it down because they see me coming. I mean, we were taking that corner a little bit faster than 30 before, but at this point, I think I pull through, just get on the front and start trying to work with them. I think at this point we're 2 to go. Yeah, 2 to go. But that finishing stretch, I think we get a tailwind there, and that really helped the peloton get back together. And go figure, who's closing that move down? It's David. Total workhorse, man. Alright, and again, Gotham trying to put something together here. The gentleman up in the front in second wheel right now, I believe does end up winning this with his the yellow Pinarello. And here again, I see that the Velojon rider is not pulling through. I guess it's trying to save it for the sprint. And I see someone else make the move, so I try hopping on this. And Ethan wisely making someone else pull through, but my teammate pulls through. Hunter, you owe me a beer, man. To be fair, David was right behind you and he probably would have shut it down anyway. Alright, so we're going to fast forward to our final lap here. So I hop on the front real quick, try to snap through and see if I can catch people sleeping and try to take a solo flyer. And to my surprise, the dude from Gotham still has legs and just nukes me. I mean, I'm not putting out, like, measly watts here, but I think he thought I was going to stick to that. And with 500 watts, I guess I was a little too heavy set to float through the wind there. At this point, I know it's going to come down to a field sprint unless one of us are going to be able to get some separation up this hill. In hindsight, watching this, just looking at Mason being smart and taking a look back and seeing where everybody is and who's coming up, it's good to see that I've got a teammate pulling up on the left-hand side. I'm probably too far up here. You can see the swarm is coming behind us. And there goes one of those flyers I was a little bit concerned about. But I'm able to just kind of like get on the right wheel here. I'm able to follow Velojon. I see David here on my left. I know these are good wheels to be on. And where we were going 25, 26 at the start of that hill, we're now doing 30, 31. I mean, heart rate's manageable. I think I'm sitting pretty at this point. I really need to just find the right wheel to be on at this juncture and see who's looking at who and try to catch somebody sleeping again. So in the top, like 10, 15, I think we've got 3 CS Velo riders here. And I make the mistake of swinging out right when I should have went left and just got on David's wheel here. Instead, I have to go all the way around, eat all this wind. So I slot back in, and it's time to just bring it home and try to sprint for it. And this rider starts to fade a little bit early. I try to get up to David here, and just look at that back camera. Look at the look on Mason's face. He just pipped me at the line. I think I end up getting 8. Gets me 4 upgrade points. Happy with that. But guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.